April 2024 had its highs and lows. On the 8th, here locally, we bore witness to a solar eclipse, an event you have to witness to truly appreciate. A few weeks later, turkey season rolled around. While my hopes were high, I was all too aware of our current population, which was far from what it had been just a few years ago. After consecutive years of filling 2 tags in my home state, I was in a drought, harvesting only 2 birds in the next 5 seasons combined. 2024 was the second consecutive season Ohioans were limited to 1 tag per season. My scouting again showed me that few birds were present on the properties I could hunt. I only turned up 2 birds during preseason scouting. My first chance to get in the field was the second day of the season, and I headed afield to chase my primary target bird. Did get pretty exciting for a few minutes. I had those 2 jakes come out right here in the corner. Pretty early on, I'm like, I don't know about these guys. I can't see beards. I wasn't sure if they were jakes till they got pretty close. They both passed between me and the decoy, so one was definitely inside 20 yards. And I let them go by. And then, I don't know, a few minutes later, trying to think if I called first. I didn't call first. I mean, I called before I saw the jakes, but a few minutes later I heard a gobble in this direction, which is a cornfield. And I called. I put a different call in my mouth, trying out some new calls. I've actually never had them in my mouth before. I don't recommend that. I at least recommend trying them first. But I heard a gobble and tried a different call, and it tasted absolutely horrible. But it sounded better than the first one I had. So eventually I looked over, and in the middle of that field I saw a big black spot. I'm like, is that a turkey all blown up? It was. He fanned around there for a couple minutes. He started working my way, and I really never moved. I don't think I moved at all. I was afraid to move. And he eventually started working away from me. And I gave him another yelp, and then he started kind of a trot. It wasn't really running, wasn't really walking, but he started moving off faster. So, I don't know. I only heard 2 gobbles all morning. The first one was, 25 after 6. And basically he gobbled because 2 geese flew over honking. I mean, like right over him. I was starting to walk off because I'd been standing here for 20 minutes listening, and nothing ever sounded off. I didn't locate call, but there was an owl here hooting. I'm like, well, that owl's gonna be just as effective as me, so I didn't bother calling. I was gonna start walking this section to see if I could hear something in the distance, and that one finally sounded off when those geese flew over. Kind of ho-hummed around there trying to find a spot to set up. I decided on this one. Initially I was going to set up in the woods, but it was getting so late, it was getting so bright out, I'm like, I don't want to get any closer. So I backed off here into the fields, and I'm like, well, which side, which field? And I picked this one, and set a decoy up. I got a hit out there, and the jakes investigated, but the tom went in the other field. So this guy was not talking, hardly talking. I only heard 2 gobbles. The other, I think it was last Thursday, today's Sunday, I scouted these birds, and it was up there gobbling his head off. So I don't know. That's why I didn't think there was anything here this morning, but we're gonna call it a morning. Good morning. I can't complain. Could have shot 2 birds, saw 3 birds. Just wish they talked more. Hard to interact with. You don't get any response. Turkey season didn't really pan out this year. I located 2 birds early on and chased them for the first weekend. Could have shot some jakes, but not the tom. He didn't want to play. The second bird I never even hunted. The second week I didn't get a chance to go out, and in that week both of those birds got killed. My nephew killed one of them, his first bird ever, so congratulations to him. I was hoping to take him out to get him his first bird, but I was actually running a half marathon that day, my first, and hopefully not my last. So I went locating today, or listening this morning for turkeys. I didn't hear any. It was a pretty calm morning, but I was a little bit late. But just our populations in the dumps. So I don't care if I don't shoot one this year. I think I'm going to have to do more coon hunting this year.